Hello and welcome to all my dear online learners on your free education point, that is, Education Info 404, powered by Info 404 company and team. Hosted by Arya Keshav Baradway. Today we are going to talk about abbreviations. So, if you want to get some extra knowledge, make sure you make your presence till the end of the lecture. If you do so, then I will going to give you a bonus point. So, without wasting time, let's get started. Our first work is the categories questions, which are we going to discuss in this lecture. The very first question, what are abbreviations? Second question, why we use abbreviations? Third question, how to use abbreviations? Fourth question, examples of everyday use abbreviations. Fifth question, examples of abbreviations used in cooking and baking. Sixth question, examples of abbreviations used during map direction/location. Seventh and the last one is, examples of academics and job title abbreviations. After discussing the 7 most important questions, we provide you bonus information, which is very important in day-to-day life and commonly used in social media and highlighting agencies. Now we start to find out the answers of these questions. Starting from the first question. Make contact with your phone screen. First, indifferent. What are abbreviations?
Abbreviations are shortened forms of words, or lengthy phrases. You'll find them in almost every discipline and area of life, from commonly used abbreviations in names or titles, such as Mr. for Mr. or President for President, to less commonly used abbreviations, such as the short version of the word abbreviation itself, which is ABBR.
This is the simplest and easiest definition of abbreviations. If you can't get it, repeat it. Now, we move towards second question. Second, indifferent. Why we use abbreviations?
Abbreviations are used to make writing and communicating easier by shortening the form of a word or phrase.
Now it's time to discuss third question. Third, indifferent. How to use abbreviations?
You must have to define the abbreviation the first time you use it. In formal writing, you must always spell out the abbreviation the first time you use it. Generally, you follow the full name with the abbreviation in parentheses. Look at the image. Understand the punctuation. Punctuation can be confusing when it comes to abbreviations, and it can vary by style guidelines. However, in American English, you generally use periods with abbreviations such as honorifics, titles for people, and street name abbreviations. Look at the image. Spell out certain words. For instance, don't abbreviate class names or state names in most formal writing, though this rule also depends on what style guidelines you're using. Also, don't shorten regular words, such as your, to year, or through, to through, in formal writing. Use Latin abbreviations when appropriate. You can use some abbreviations derived from Latin. Some style guidelines prefer you leave some of them out. Check to make sure it's appropriate for what you're writing by checking the style guidelines for that piece. For example, use etc. for etc., meaning and so forth. Use et al. for et al. or in others. Use that is for it est or that is. Use for example for esemple gratia or for example. Don't duplicate acronyms. In other words, if you use OC for an acronym for Ohio Community College, you shouldn't also try to use it for Oklahoma Community College. If you double up, you'll only confuse readers. Last and the most important point. Be consistent. As stated, each style guidelines will require you to use abbreviations slightly differently. However, one of the most important rules of abbreviations is to be consistent. Once you choose an abbreviation, make sure you write it the same way throughout the document.
Here we end up 3 questions. If you find it difficult, repeat the lecture and understand it. Now it's time for the 4th question. Fourth, indifferent. Examples of everyday use abbreviations.
Written and verbal communication often includes these abbreviations. Approx. Approximately. Opt. Appointment, apartment, apartment. ASAP, as soon as possible. BYOB, bring your own bottle, used for parties where guests are expected to bring their own drinks or restaurants that don't sell alcohol. C/O, care of, used when sending mail to someone who's not at their usual address. Department, department. DIY, do it yourself. Estate, established. ETA, estimated time of arrival. Minutes, minute or minimum. Miscellaneous, miscellaneous. Mr., Mr. Mrs., mistress, pronounced Mrs. No. Number. Rs. Vice President, it's used on invitations to parties and events and is intended, as it says, to be responded to with a yes, we will attend, or no, we will not. Telephone. Temp. Temperature or temporary. Vet. Veteran or veterinarian. Versus.
The fifth question. Fifth, indifferent. Abbreviations used in cooking and baking.
Abbreviations are also necessary for measurements for cooking and baking. After all, your cake won't come out very well if you don't know the difference between teaspoons, teaspoon, tablespoons, tablespoon, cups/cups, gallon, pounds, pounds/pounds, pt, pint, qt, quart.
Note: pronunciation is similar in both cases. Please keep a look at the subtitles. Let's discuss sixth question. Sixth, indifferent. Examples of abbreviations used during map locations. Focus on the subtitles for clear understanding.
If you want to find your way around, you better know location abbreviations such as avenue, boulevard, canyon, drive, lane, road, street, east, north. Nebraska, northeast. NW, northwest. South. SE, southeast. SW, southwest. W, west.
Seventh and the last question. Seventh, indifferent. Examples of abbreviations used in academics and job titles.
Abbreviations often show up in describing academic and job titles. For example, BA, Bachelor of Arts, BS, Bachelor of Science. MA, Master of Arts. M.Phil or MPhil, Master of Philosophy. JD, Juris Doctor. DC, Doctor of Chiropractic. Pennsylvania, Personal Assistant. MD, Managing Director, Vice President. SVP, Senior Vice President. EVP, Executive Vice President. CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. CFO, Chief Financial Officer. CEO, Chief Executive Officer.
We completed all the important questions of abbreviations. As per the promise, it's time to give you bonus information.
Abbreviations used during social media communication. The advent of the internet brought about a whole new range of abbreviations into our daily lives. For the sake of brevity, our texts, tweets, and chats are now made up many abbreviations. For example, ACE, a cool experience. AD, awesome dude. A fake, as far as I know. AFK, away from keyboard. ANY, age not important. BRB, be right back. CUL, see you later. Chat with you later. If I recall/remember correctly. IQ, ignorance quotient. LOL, laugh out loud. NP, no problem. Roll on floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. TIE, thank you. WC, wrong conversation.
As per the promise, after giving you the bonus point, it's time to end the lecture. like the topic abbreviations, we cover other most important topics in our Enhance Your English series. Keep a look at the other videos of this series. For now this is the end, but we meet up again on the another video of Education Info 404. If you understand the video lecture, please like the video, because it motivates us to make more free educational videos. Subscribe to your free education point, press the bell icon, share the video. Thanks for watching. Lots of love. The end. Humra, Tor, Jisen, Namhar Bathar, Kahi.